Sorry for the camera being all over the place. I'm actually videoing with two. Trying to get in here and get set up. Well, at least better than I am. All right. Ooh, 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 ooh. I gotta get around this tree somehow. Oh, that's a big deer. Wow. Oh man, that's a big buck, and I just wanted to show you guys. He was bedded right on the creek. Maybe I can get around here and get a shot. I've never seen those deer bedded that close to the creek like that. Well, and secondly, you never see deer here in the daylight. I mean, he was bedded down, so. But it's rut, like full blast rut right now here in Southern Maryland. Man, I gotta get these sunglasses off. I didn't even see him. Wow. I'm usually pretty good at that. Noticing them before they notice me. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. I don't know what I got going on here. I'm gonna set you guys down. Just 1 second, please. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second. I don't know why everything's so rickety. Oh, I see it. I do believe. Let me see something here. I'm getting ready to lose my whole setup here. That's odd. Huh. I don't know. I might have to take that off. I don't like the way that shakes. That's odd. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Just bear with me. This is what happens when you don't know how to audit. Or edit, whatever it's called. Okay, let me see if I can show you guys a monster. He looked like a big 12, maybe a 10. There's more than one, too. Man, look how flat this area is. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Let's see if I can. Just bear with me. I want to get back here where the gifting area is, and from that point on, I'll slow down and get on. We'll get into zooming and I tell you what, something has been walking this. Actually, my path. I mean, they've got it flattened down. I mean, wide flattened down. I don't know where that buck went. He might have went back up towards my uncle's. Let me see. Usually they won't go far, especially here. They'll run 30, 40 yards and stop and look back and watch you, and then just stay in that general area. Like I said, because nobody really hunts us anymore. I stopped many years ago. Yeah. I can't even remember now. Probably 8-10 years ago. My oldest boy, he'll bow hunt it from time to time. And I know the neighbor, the guy I caught a while back sneaking out of here. I know he's hunting it, obviously, but I don't think there's that many people sneaking on here. Whoa, what is that in that tree? See, guys, I gotta get set up. I don't want to ruin my new camera, and that's another story too I want to share with you guys. I had all my equipment stolen out of my truck. Anyway, actually, I'm not going to talk about that on here because it's still pending. It's under investigation. We'll get to it in probably a couple weeks or so when they're done the investigation. Hope everybody's doing good. Since Thanksgiving, I'm sure everybody had plenty to eat, and the ones less fortunate to be able to do so, I hope you're safe and warm. And it's rough out here today. This day and age it's terrible. Okay. I don't see everything's still in there that I put in there from the last time, but 2 things. And I'm gonna check real quick and see if oh, look, there's a package back of the crackers that was not here. Oh my gosh, that was not here. They took everything out of here. The last 2 times I was here checking, they took everything, all the trash. I gotta take that out of here when I go, but they took all the trash, all the packaging, you know, the potato chip bags, everything was gone. And now I've got this cracker pack, and it was down under the weeds. So I'm gonna get that out of here today. And you know, you gotta keep your trash cleaned up. I'm gonna set this. Man, I am so discombobulated this morning. I'll set that in there. I got some tortilla chips. I want to leave them. Seems like it's one of their favorites. I know I'm driving you guys crazy, I'm sure, with the way I'm moving the camera around. And I'm sorry. Just bear with me, please, until I get straightened out here. I'm excited because I haven't been able to get out and do anything. As you guys know, you guys are probably pissed at me because I haven't put any new videos out, and I apologize for that. There's a story for everything, as you guys know, and I have plenty of them. Okay, so here's one of the poppets, or one of the toys. Let me see if I can put it back up here for now until I'm gonna put it up here where I usually put the food. I do not see the finger spinner or fidget, the little spinner thingamajiggy. They took the first one, the first go around when I first put the first one out with the marbles. They took the marbles and the spinner and all of the food. And I put another one out, another spinner out, and they didn't touch it. For at least the last 2 visits that I came and went, it was still here. Now it's gone, which I suspected of it to be gone right away, but like I said, it wasn't. The one that I put out first was blue and black, and they took that one. And then the pink one I put out, pink and gold, it sat, like I said, for probably a week or 2 weeks. And then I stuck this out with it, and this actually was over in the gifting basket, and I found it on the ground behind the gifting basket, and it's rather large, and it's probably, I don't know, it's not a pound, but it's relatively heavy. I mean, it would take probably a decent animal, like a raccoon or something, to pull it out of the basket. And so they've definitely been here, and they're also probably pissed at me because I haven't brought anything, any gifts, or I just haven't been back. I got a little disgusted when things started coming up missing. But anyway, let's get on. You know what? Actually, guys, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna cut this off, and I'm gonna stick with my. The camera that I'm using right now. I'm gonna get set up, and we're gonna go on back here. And boy, that's a peculiar smell. Good vibes back here today. I know I probably shouldn't speak on it too fast, or speak on it at all. But yeah, feels really good back here. But I'm gonna tell you what, they have got this place really, really tracked up. I mean, there's a path going right through there. That's new. I mean, and my path that I use coming in alongside the creek, that is like super used up. I mean, it is matted down. This is what I want to check out here. I want to hang out here for a second. Don't forget, guys, you can zoom in yourself off of the video that I make. That's the new option that they've added. YouTube's added. I actually found out from Long Island Bigfoot, Mike. Shout out to you, Mike. Wife and kids. Mike was actually the one that actually told me, told everyone that follows that you can like pinch your screen and and zoom, widen, and lessen. It's pretty cool. It's actually awesome. If Mike or anybody's pointing out, look right there, center of my screen, and if you're already zoomed in, you can, or if someone's already zoomed in that's doing the video, well, you can grab your screen and widen it, and you can you can zoom right to it. Like, it's wild. It's probably one of the best options they've ever come out with. I love it. I don't know, it makes things a whole lot easier to see. But right here, last time I was here, I had a lot of activity across the creek right here over into that meadow. That's where I seen one of the really tall beings. I'm saying tall, probably 8.5, 9 foot tall. And for those of you that believe in cloaking, and for the ones that don't, I mean, you gotta investigate it, check it out. And when people are claiming to have something in front of them cloaking, I'll be honest with you, 150%. I did not believe it. You couldn't jerk, I felt like everyone who was jerking my chain was just full of it. Well, it happened to me here the last time I did a video, and it happened the first time right up by the gifting area on the other side of the tree. And then right now where I'm pointing at, straight across into that meadow, there was a being standing between two trees, and I watched him literally go from a solid, like a, what do you call it, an auburn brown, and he went to the color of everything around him. Like he just straight went blended, like, and with being able to see through him. It was amazing, totally amazing. Each time more and more I get back here and I start, as I'm paying more attention to everything around me, each time I'm becoming more and more of a believer, just like you or anybody else that was very suspicious of things, or still are. I'm gonna tell you something. It's happening. Things are going on. There's things that we would say on an average that, hey, no way, that can't happen. That's impossible. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm here to tell you, as a witness, I have seen it firsthand with the naked eye. Things changing right before me, and I gotta tell you, you don't think you don't stop thinking about it. You'll never forget it. I can guarantee you that. And so anyway, I'm gonna quiet down a little bit. I just heard something over on that hill. That's why I started videoing over here. It sounds like something's walking that hillside, parallel to me. I feel like I shouldn't have brought this other camera. It's new. I was all pumped up about using it. Well, you can't. It's hard to video with two different cameras. I need to put a mounting. I need to get a mounting system where I can put my phone on top of my cam and do it that way. I need to find somewhere to put my phone up until I can. I have this piece on top of my camera and it keeps coming loose. Let me see what I can do here. I'm gonna have to set you guys down again, or I'm gonna lose my whole bracket off my camera. This is the only thing about using something new, and then not even being familiar with electronics. That's my problem. I'm learning. Okay, I'm gonna sit you guys right here for a second. I'm sorry. Please bear with me. I know I haven't been on here in a while, and then you got to deal with this crap. I get it. Let me see if I can remove this somehow. Something is going on with my camera piece. I don't understand what's going on with it though. Let me see if I do it like that. Okay, and I'm gonna stick it. Okay, now I have two hands. Sorry guys, I'm back. All right, let's see. That sun is really bright. What is going on here? It's really dark back there. Ooh, look straight back. Center of my screen. I can't zoom any further, but there's something dead center of my screen, straight back, almost like it has a cone-shaped head. Very dark, black actually. It's like standing there staring at me. I don't want to sit there, and I'm not going to stay on it very long is what I'm saying, because I don't want to be disrespectful. Oh my God, I just saw it look down. No kidding. I can't see my naked eye. I don't even see it with my naked eye. Where the hell is he at? Oh, I see it. Okay. Wow. Now guys, I've been beating my head with the fact that I feel there's two different things going on here on my property, or two different beings. I feel like I have feral people here, and then I feel like, well, there's more than two, but the two I'm like really concentrating on right now are feral people and Bigfoot, Sasquatch. And what I'm looking at looks like either a juvenile Sasquatch, maybe a stump. I don't know, but I could have swore I seen it move. And with the top, with its head, I just find it really suspicious. Now I'm seeing it's moved. I watched it. There's like marsh reeds or tree or limb, and now I wasn't seeing that. Now I am, right to the right of him. Actually, it'd be your left, looking at it. Interesting. Ooh, it changed again. Now I don't see the limb. There he goes. There's the limb. He's moving. It's almost like he's going left to right. He's like rocking. The only problem with taking my camera off of him, that's when I start getting nervous, because I like knowing where they're at all times. But at the same time, I don't feel threatened, or just only the few times that I've come in that I've gotten like the thought in my head, or I'm already here and it's okay, don't come any further, okay, it's time to go, or you know, you've wore your welcome out. I've definitely gotten those vibes. I don't know if I've already mentioned it, but today's Sunday. I think it's like 11:30 Sunday. Just for reference. I've only been saying for a week that I was coming out with a video, And of course, I was getting, as the week was coming through, I was getting one part for my camera. First I got the camera, no batteries, and I bought everything, mind you, as a kit. You know, everything was supposed to come as a whole, you know, one delivery. Well, it didn't work like that. Look at that knot on that big tree in the center of my screen, that big oak. It may even be a maple, I can't tell. No, it's a red oak. You go about 6 foot. And look at that knot. What do you see? I'll tell you what I see. It looks like a face to me. Kind of like integrated into the tree. Like he's like peeking out. That's pretty interesting. Boy, I'm super shaky. Super shaky. I can't even talk today. Alright, we're going to ease on back here a little bit. Let me zoom back out. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing good. Oh, this is interesting. Look at that bottle. That wasn't here the last time I was here. And you can actually tell where something grabbed it. See the dent and look back towards here. It's like you can see where they palmed it. Or, you know, fingered it, grabbed it. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. I haven't talked to anybody. I was on a live last night watching a Sasquatch hunt or investigation, whatever, Ohio. And I seen Ram. I talked to Ram Jam on there and a couple other people. Ram Jam's actually a very large supporter of mine. I don't care where that guy is, he'll mention me or put the word out for others to look at my page. And much love to Ram Jam. If and when there's a time I have opportunity to repay him somehow, I definitely am, because between it's subscribers like that help others that are not aware of the channel, you know, to take a look. And let me tell you, it's so, I'm so thankful for it, and I feel so blessed to have subs like that. Yeah, we have so many strikes already against us as investigators, or, you know, Squatchmen, that it's hard to even, you know, fire up a page, or, you know, you have to have something like crazy happen in front of you on video just for somebody to even take a look. And my page ain't so much about that. It's more so, look dead center of my screen, low, kind of low to the ground, not on the ground, but it's black. I don't know if it's a stump. And I don't know if I've told you guys this, the ones that aren't familiar with this field and what they do, what these beings do, but they can, I've seen where they look like a stump or they look like a Sasquatch and it's actually a stump, but then it's the other way around. I've seen it both ways, and I think the stumps are Sasquatch more so than stumps, if you can understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not a good explainer, I guess you want to say. But anyway, yeah. So I'm done working. A couple other investigators that they're friends with, I told them that they know what's going on with me as far as work. I'm done, retired, and now that I got equipment and you know, obviously I'm not done buying, but as I continue on, I'm gonna really start investigating now. Now that I have all this free time on my hands, yeah, I'm gonna start getting out of here full blast. It's definitely not going to be like what you guys just had to go through with me, not seeing any investigating any videos. And mind you guys, please, I know I keep saying it. I am absolutely stupefied when it comes to electronics. So I'm also, while investigating, I'm trying to learn and improve my electronic skills. So please, I know it's a lot to ask. Just bear with me, and I can guarantee you that some good content's coming. I already have a good half dozen to maybe 10 videos that I haven't put up yet because I was waiting for my new stuff to come in. But I had things that'll blow your mind just in those 10, and I'm not even a seasoned investigator. I mean, when I say I feel blessed, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not, literally, I'm not joking. I've gone I've come into my property on the other side of where I'm at right now, and it's like, bam, right in my face. Like, it just happens for me. And I feel blessed. I mean, it's amazing. These beings are just, what do people say, out of this world? Well, literally, that's how I see it. That you couldn't say it any better than that. Sorry, I didn't mean to move around so fast. It's been so long since I've been back here. I can't help it. Overwhelmed, excited, ready to go. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what sucks. Having new equipment. And I guarantee you, I've read the books, the instructions, this, that, everything that comes with it, all the literature, 100 times. And it literally sucks that I can't just grab one of them and say, all right, I'm going to use this one today because I don't know how to use it yet. And maybe I can friends up with someone or someone that knows electronics, like, you know, back of their hand, and maybe I can figure this out sooner than later. I'm gonna head up this way and come around. I'm gonna try to, I can't leave this meadow alone. Something other than what I just showed you. I feel like there's something else going on here. I got a peeker right. I think I do. Let me see if I can get zoomed in. I'm already zoomed in. See, I'm horrible. I keep forgetting if I'm zoomed in, zoomed out. There's something dead center of that tree straight back. It looks like to me something's peeking around the tree. That's what they do here, by the way. They'll quarter you as you're walking or parallel you, and from what I noticed, they'll try their best. They'll do everything they can to stay behind something as they jump from tree to tree or stump or bush. And literally every time I catch them either low to the ground on all fours, peeking around whatever they're sitting behind, or I've even seen them where they were 8-10 foot off the ground, hanging from a tree, peeking around the tree. But that's like a tree, you think in your mind, like 5-6 foot round, like a big tree, like a 150, 250 year old tree. Like we have them here on the property, and I've literally seen them that high off the ground. And I'm sure, I mean, I've heard stories where they go all the way up into the tops and nest and so forth. But I've seen them 8-10 foot off the ground and like leaning out, looking around the tree at me. It's amazing. And you can tell from time to time the different beings that they think that you can't see them. Like literally, they think they're hiding. Okay, that's gone. I don't see him peeking now. Okay. Let's kind of ease up. That sun is so bright. See, right in here, there's my uncle's place straight back over there to the left. That buck went right over there. He probably went up right up in his property. They know they're safe over there. They know they're here, but even more so over his place. He's elderly, and he hasn't hunted in 35 years. Something like that. This is a well-used path here. And I find these things all the time where you got this small tree running out across this wet area. That's almost a regular thing that I'm finding. I guess, you know, I said it before, I think there's ones that really don't want their feet wet, or they don't want to get all muddy and nasty. And I think they use them, honestly. I think they're just like us in a lot of ways. I definitely think they're smarter than us by a long shot. I mean, if you think about it, how do you live in the cold? How do you live in extreme heat with mosquitoes and snakes and coyotes? And I mean, it's just the elements alone would kill the average human. I mean, like last night here, it got down to, I think it was 26. You know, when it gets in the 40s, don't get wet, because you'll die of hypothermia. You know, that's the kind of things you think about with these beings. I don't know how they do it. And another thing is, I'll retract that. Another thing is, that's where it makes it obvious that they're of a different type. Maybe it's their blood. I don't know. Whatever it is, they have some type of barrier that keeps them from freezing, or, you know. I don't know. I know deer have deer's hair is hollow. It's like a hollow tube. And they claim that deer, I mean, they will, don't get me wrong, they'll freeze to death and die, but it takes a lot. And I don't know if anybody's ever seen a deer swim, they kind of float. And if you think about their legs, how skinny their legs are, well, in between their hooves, it's kind of webbed, or it's got a layer of skin. Well, they can swim pretty fast, but they also float due to their hair being hollow. So, I mean, there's so many things that you could try to figure out, and, you know, and then you realize that, oh, okay, this is how they're doing this, or doing it. But there's so many things that we have no clue about. Stop running my mouth now. I get on those kicks. Look at this. This is a snap. Let me see if I can get. I know deer do it, but that's kind of, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. That's pretty neat though. And it's pointing towards the creek. So is it a, you know, an arrow, or, you know, is it saying go this way, or I don't know. Okay. All right. I wanted to get set up here and sit here for a minute. Let me see. I kept seeing a flash over there. Not very big, about the size of there it is again. About the size of a baseball. I don't know if it's an orb or what it is, but I don't know what that was, but that was loud. Maybe the camera picked it up. It was like a thunk, but then leaves right after, like something was rustling in the leaves. But it was definitely you know, like talking about a baseball, like when a baseball hits a piece of wood, almost like a hollow sound, but yet like a thunk. I just heard that up at where I'm videoing, straight ahead. It was a thunk, and then I don't know if something jumped over a log and it smacked its leg, or what it was. Strange. Alright guys, what I'm there's going to be several videos coming out. This is just one to start off. I'm actually, the next video is going to be, we're going to come in a different area. I'm going to come in from the what I call the backside of my property. And again, I want to apologize to you guys. Thank you for hanging in there. But from here on out, there's going to be a lot of content coming out. So hang on to your bootstraps, because we're getting ready to put in the work. Thank you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. And I'll see you on the next one.